And you soon, it won't be long.
Keep on, keep running. Running and running.
Welcome back, YouTubers. My name is Isaac Fenwick. I'm a freshman at Bluffton University, and today I will be bringing you part 3 of a 4-part YouTube series on financial information every college student should know. In particular, today I will be talking about preparing for college expenses and how to pay for them. In the video, I will talk about 4 different points. Number 1, family assistance. Depending on your family's financial state, the amount of money you receive from them can be completely varied. You may receive 100% help, or you may receive no help at all. And depending on how much they're going to help you with, you need to take into consideration what college you're going to be looking at. For instance, if you come from a low-income household and you're going to be paying for 100% of your college, you may want to consider going to a cheaper price college. Number 2, your own savings. Saving money throughout high school and college years is very important. However, it's extremely difficult to do. If you did not already watch my first video, make sure to go watch it right now and then come right back. But if you did already watch it, you know that if you make and execute your own budget, any extra money you make could potentially be used for college. And along with that, if you work extra throughout the school year and you bring in extra money that way too, you can also be paid for college. And you can actually, you'd be surprised, you can pay off a huge chunk of your college tuition if you just do that and you're dedicated to your budget and paying any extra money towards school. Number 3, scholarships and grants. We should all know what scholarships are. However, if you don't, they are just awards given to students who possess a certain amount of skills based on the scholarship. The awards come in forms of money and checks written out to your college. Each year, billions of dollars worth of scholarships and grants are given out to students all around the United States. But the problem is, students don't always know where to find them. There are several places you can find scholarships. The first and most common one is guidance counselor and administration offices. Normally, they get them sent into from local businesses, state scholarships, and even national scholarships. And all you do is have to walk in their office, ask them, and then take the packet of the application and go fill it out and turn it back in wherever it needs to be turned in. I encourage every single one of you guys to take every scholarship. I encourage every one of you to take every scholarship application that you are qualified for and fill it out. Students oftentimes make the excuse that they have to write an essay, or that they're too long, or that they just don't think they're going to get it. But I don't think that's necessarily true. And even if it is, who cares? One of my teachers in high school, Mike Yance, he always told me that if you had 5 scholarships that were each worth $1,000, and it took you an hour to fill out each one, so that means it took you 5 hours to fill them all out, and you only won one, that means you just made $200 per hour by winning one of those scholarships. And if you win more, you make an even more an hour. That's like more than you'll ever make in your lifetime. So don't make the excuse that it's too much time or that you have to write an essay, because it's totally worth it. Don't be lazy. Along with that, you can look up scholarships on the internet. Millions of scholarships are given out throughout the internet. You just need to know and find credible sources like FastWeb or College Board or Niche, and there's many more. Grants, on the other hand, are normally given to students who fall into a specific financial category, and these, like scholarships, do not need to be paid back. Number 4, loans. A survey I gave to a variety of college students showed that 84% of them took out student loans to help them pay for the 2018-2019 academic year. With this being said, students need to understand this point the most. There are all types of student loans, but first you need to understand that student loans always need to be paid back, and typically and almost always with interest. 2 of the most common loans are the Federal Perkins Loan and the Smart Option Student Loan. The Federal Perkins Loan is provided by the university you are attending and goes up to a maximum of $5,500 per year. With a 5% interest, you have 10 years to pay off this loan starting 9 months after you graduate or leave that college. The Smart Option Student Loan is a private loan typically covering anything over the $5,500 that your college does not pay for. Your college education can be paid through family assistance, your own savings, scholarships and grants, loans, or a collection of all 3. However, you want to make enough in the first three that you don't have to take out a fourth. Because if you have to take out student loans, doesn't mean you're not going to be successful. You have just a little bit more stress and more baggage going into the real world, which you really don't want to have. That's all I have for you for this video. If you guys learned anything new or you liked what I had to say, please, please, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like down below. Also, tune into my last video of this series. It's going to be good. Other than that, I'll see you guys there.